Good morning, folks. It is, what time is it, honey?
6:41.
6:41 a.m. and we are at Newfound Gap and we are watching the sunrise. And we got here to Gatlinburg last night, probably around, what, 5 or so, 4:30, 5 o'clock?
Yes.
Or yesterday afternoon. No, we got here actually around 3. I got a pedicure, and we checked into the hotel, and then we went out to eat. We went to the Smoky Mountain Brewery down in Gatlinburg, and it was recommended by the guys that checked us in at the hotel, and it was really, really, really good. So you can see that review on our Facebook page, Libby Adventures. And if you would, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notifications bell and join us in our adventure. We haven't done anything really substantial in a while. This is our first real getaway since we moved to Florence May of last year. So, yeah, how cool was it this morning when we left the hotel? 60. And we're up on the mountain. It's now 46 and windy. You can see the trees moving pretty well.
And there's big old icicles on cliffs when you get up here into the mountains. And
the drive is up here in the dark is no joke.
And there's a pile of snow over to our right here still.
Yeah. It's going to be beautiful, though. We were about to get out, and I was going to set the tripod on the wall over there. But, yeah, I don't want my phone to blow away down the mountain. I don't want us to freeze to death either, so. But I tell you what, there's nothing like this. This is just beautiful. And we're headed over, once the sun comes up, we're headed over to Cherokee, North Carolina, and we're going to go over to Bryson City. I made a pillow for our friends at Grumpy Bear Campground in Bryson City. We stayed with them a couple years ago when we started our journey. You can go back and check out Grumpy Bear Campground, our video about staying there in a teepee by the river in October. We just about froze to death. But beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful place. And then there's Darnell Farms. It's right across the street from them. They have produce and activities in the fall and spring and
Dream Whips.
Dream Whips, yes. Pineapple was my favorite.
And
Peter's Pancakes
we're going to. And Darnell Farms. When we went last time, Katie was with us, and she wanted an ice drink. And they were just about to close, so they had already gotten rid of their ice. But she wanted the ice drink, and we had ice in our ice chest. They're like, well, if you got ice, we'll make the drink for you.
Yeah. So the place that we're staying, we've stayed there before. It's Town Square by Exploria Resorts in Gatlinburg. And they even have a 3-bedroom suite that you can rent for families. And the first time we stayed there, we stayed in a suite that it's 1 bedroom. Then it has a living room, fold-out couch. It has a fireplace. It has a jacuzzi tub in the bedroom, and then a separate bathroom with a shower. It also has a full kitchen and a stackable washer and dryer. and then out on the balcony, they have a balcony, and then we stayed there the Christmas that we came up here, 2019, wasn't it?
Yes.
With the kids, and we got a little Christmas tree from Walgreens, and some decorations from the Dollar Tree, and we had a pretty nice Christmas in the mountains. And I think that room was at the time like $120, something like that.
Something like that.
A lot cheaper than a motel room and a lot more comfortable. You had a separate, dining area, like I said, and a fireplace and a jetted tub, and yeah.
And they had activities for the kids, like making ceramic ornaments. And
yes.
They had cheese.
Well, that's when we stayed in June. Yeah.
Yeah, they had cheese and wine one night. And I don't know if they got anything going right now.
No, because it's a lot of businesses are closed for the winter, but the summertime is hopping for sure. But back to the room. The room also has like an add-on, which is what do they call it? A studio. Yeah. Which is where we're staying now. Which is it's a separate room, but you can rent both rooms. And in the studio, it has a fireplace. It has a small kitchenette that has a microwave, a mini fridge, a sink. They have dishes and dish soap and all that you need for that. It has a little table and two chairs. It has a full closet. It has ironing board and iron. Then you've got
has a sofa.
You've got a separate vanity area, and then a stand-up shower that has seats on either side of it, and then there's a jacuzzi tub right next to the bed, and then it's a queen-size bed.
I think so.
And then a sofa. I think it's a sleeper sofa that pulls out. The only thing is, we're on the third floor, and I think the street lamp is like right outside of our window, because it was like daylight. So we're gonna have to get some sleep masks to sleep. I mean, we slept pretty good. You went to sleep probably about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I went to sleep around midnight. 11:30, something like that. And then we set our alarms for 5:30, and I woke up at 4:40, and you woke up at
3:40.
Oh wow! So yeah, but it was nice and quiet though. It's very quiet there, and they do have downstairs. They have on the first floor. They have a grill that you can borrow, that you can use. And they have a actual hot tub. And I don't know if is it in operation in the wintertime? Did he say or not? I know they have a hot tub. It's outside, with their outside pool area. And then they have a pool room that you can go, that's all year long. So it's a nice little resort. But it's one of those resorts that the first time we stayed there, we got a really good deal on the room, because we sat through their 2 hours of trying to sell us a timeshare. So
one of the perks of not having good credit, we couldn't do it. So
yeah.
But I do want to say that if you're one guy we watch on YouTube, he rates hotels and places to stay by how their towels are.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say that if you like hot water, this place has got your hookup, because you will burn yourself with their water if you're not careful.
And that jetted tub is amazing. Any jetted tub is amazing, but the jetted tub is amazing. Oh, and by the studio, for 2 nights, and this is February 17th through the 19th, for 2 nights, with my hotel rewards. I think I had like $17 in hotels cash. it was $130 for 2 nights. You can't get a hotel room for $130 for 2 nights. Maybe it's because it's the off season, but it's still beautiful down here. It's just a lot less crowded, which is what we like. But we're here because we do every year, or try to every year, do some type of getaway for Steve's birthday, which is this Saturday, the 21st, and Valentine's Day. We kind of combine those two and do a little getaway. So I'm not sure, where are we thinking about taking me for my birthday in June?
Don't know yet.
Someplace cold, maybe? Someplace cooler? I don't know. Think about it. What do you guys think? You guys give us some suggestions of where we should go. Probably camping somewhere. But if we do that, we're going over to North Carolina. What do you think?
Possibly.
Yeah. Because we stayed at Cades Cove campground, and I didn't like it at all. At all. It was noisy. The bathrooms don't have showers. They just have just bathrooms, and one of the doors was broken on the bathroom stall, and yeah. And it was really cold, and it was really noisy. It was October?
Yeah.
It was October, and somebody had brought their baby with them, and they woke up crying at 4:30 in the morning. And we went through Cades Cove through the park, and we got the tent broken down, and we got the van loaded up, and we were in line at 7 o'clock, 7:30?
No, before that, because they open at 7, we're in line at like 6:20.
And there was already a line miles long of cars to get into the park. And then, of course, you had the idiots out there trying to coax bears so that they could get better pictures, and feeding the bears and stopping in the middle of the road when there's a pull-off. Every 100 feet, there's a pull-off. And people would literally stop in the middle of the road instead of pulling off somewhere. And so our friends, our YouTuber friends, Derek and Shaughnessy, North Carolina Memory Makers, NC Memory Makers, he said in one of his videos that he witnessed a guy with a toddler on his shoulders walk out into the field in Cades Cove Park to go get closer to a bear with a toddler on his shoulders. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. These are wild animals, and they will eat you or maul you, or play with you like a cat plays with a mouse. They're dangerous animals. It's not a zoo. Cades Cove is not a zoo. So don't be that person. And learn how to get out of the way. And just be aware of others around you. Yeah. I know I say a lot. Oh, that's a person. I thought it was a ghost.
Wow.
Well, I just saw that woman in the jacket walk by. So... But the sun's coming up nicely. What time is it now?
It is 6:55.
6:55. And of course we're in a different time zone, so that kind of throws us off. I mean, it's only an hour, but still. So, again, we went to the Smoky Mountain Brewery last night, and what we had? You ordered the
Ale steak.
7 ounce
7 ounce ale steak,
which was pretty nice size. And then your side was a
broccoli with beer cheese.
broccoli with beer cheese. And you sample, what did you sample first?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Was it a stout?
Yes.
Okay. And you didn't like that one too much. And it looked dark.
It was, neither one of them were that great sampling, but I got the pale ale, and after drinking a little bit of it, you got used to the kind of bitter taste a little bit. So it was pretty good once I got used to it. I think they both would have been fine.
And then you had a full size, well, you had a 16-ounce pale ale.
But I don't remember what the menu said was in the butter that they put on the ale steak. But it was so freaking good.
Oh, it was really good. And then I got the fish and chips. And it was several pieces of cod. And, of course, French fries. Chips. Whatever. And I asked for beer cheese on the side. And my phone listens to me. Our phones listen to us because I told the waitress, I said, I love the beer cheese at Buffalo Wild Wings. And of course, I looked at my phone and I got an ad for Buffalo Wild Wings. So, but it was really good. Their beer cheese was really, really good. But you know, I guess there's just some restaurants, you know, we didn't get there, you don't get bread or anything like that. And I mean, the portions are still pretty good. He always ends up eating half of my food, because I can't eat but a little bit at a time, because I've had the weight loss surgery. So, yeah, the problem is I can eat every hour on the hour, but I get filled up really fast, and I usually just order water, because nowadays just a soda or a sweet tea is $5 to $7 for a drink, just for a drink.
We got 2 entrees.
Yeah, we got 2
one
entrees.
drink, and it was with a tip for the waitress and a tip for the cooking staff.
Yeah,
it was $60.
Yeah.
And if you go and you can get Leah as your waitress, you'll be hooked up.
Right. And we talked to the manager too, Lisa, because the guys that checked us in at the hotel actually recommended them. And we didn't get it this time, but he said you really need to get the appetizer, which is the Thunder Road shrimp.
Yeah.
And it's got a little sweet and spicy. And she said it's not that spicy, but it's on the appetizer menu for $14. And he said it's a big, huge portion of shrimp. So we'll have to check that out next time. Where else have we eaten down here? We've eaten at
Pancake Pantry.
Pancake Pantry.
We've eaten at, what's the one we're talking about?
The Melting Pot.
Yeah, we've
eaten there.
The Melting Pot. The Old Mill, of course.
Yeah. Which
I know everybody loves the Old Mill. I'm just not crazy about the Old Mill.
In Pigeon Forge, right?
Pigeon Forge, yeah.
It's a lot of food. If you're a big eater, if you're a buffet type eater, which I'm not anymore, I haven't been for years, because it doesn't pay for me to get the buffet. But if you're a buffet, if you eat that much food, then that's for you. But there are a lot of restaurants now, they serve such large portions that they actually charge you to split the plate, which doesn't make any sense to me. Because why couldn't you just order an entree and I just order a drink and we just eat off of the same plate, instead of charging me to split it up into 2 plates? So,
what is the name of the place that's across the street from the hotel? The pancake place. We've eaten there before, and it's pretty good.
I can't remember. And of course, we've had donuts at the Donut Fryer.
Yes.
We have had one of the best Reuben sandwiches we've ever had. was the cheese shop that
Yeah.
used to be right in the village, right next to the donut fryer, and they went out of business. And they had my Irish cheese. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then upstairs they had like a small grill, and yeah, we got a Reuben and split it. Oh my gosh, it was one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. One of the best Reubens I've ever had. And they shut down.
It's the
Terrible.
log cabin pancake house.
Yeah.
It's almost straight across the street from our hotel or
Yeah.
our resort.
We're going to go there in the morning for breakfast.
Tomorrow.
If they're open, are they even open?
They open
Okay.
at 6:30, something like that.
But this morning we're going over to Cherokee, so we're going to Peter's Pancakes. There's not a whole lot to eat in Cherokee and Bryson City.
They open at 8 a.m., the log cabin place.
Okay.
We're going to eat because I've yet to make it to the Smoky Mountain Trout House. And it says they're open 3 to 9, but apparently they're closed for the season. You would think Google would tell you temporarily closed or something.
Yeah.
But they don't.
We're going to try and hit a mini golf today.
Which I want to do the hillbilly golf, and they're closed right now for the season. Or for renovations, one or the other. I don't know. Either way, they're temporarily closed.
Yeah,
And as far as, here's our review of our past trips, because we would rather go to Bryson City and Cherokee and all that rather than Gatlinburg and all the, because we haven't went to a lot of attractions. We went to Wonderworks,
right?
Which if you have kids, it was pretty cool. I liked it. We've been to Alcatraz East. We weren't real impressed with that, but we got free tickets because of something with the resort.
Right.
I don't remember. They gave us free, well, maybe we just got free tickets for one attraction.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we weren't real impressed with it. Because for one thing, the kids were not real little, but it was because it was a couple years ago, but they had to use the bathroom when we got there, and you got to go all the way through the building to the exit to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So we had to rush through the thing because they won't let you go back in.
Yeah. And we've never been to Dollywood. I don't know. I guess I'm just not an amusement park person anymore because our kids are grown, but I don't know. I want to meet Dolly. I wouldn't give you a plug nickel for most celebrities, but I want to meet Dolly before one of us is dead. I really do. I just love her. She's a great talent. She's funny, and she tells it like it is. She tells people her political views are her private business and nobody else's business. And I like that. She's got integrity, and I like that. And she loves butterflies, and I love butterflies. So
we've also been to the arcade, which isn't bad.
The one in Gatlinburg?
With this, where the Gatlinburg needle thing is at. We did not go up in that because I won't. Buy the slice pizza. We had that when we went to the arcade, and it's pretty good, and it's cheap for the massive slice of pizza you get. One slice of pizza is like a normal size pizza at most places.
I thought there was another arcade we went to, but that was in Hot Springs, Arkansas, when we went for Easter a couple years ago.
But yeah, last time we came, the whole family was with us, including my brother-in-law, and we were up at Klingman's Dome at the time.
Yeah.
Which we didn't even go up to Klingman's Dome that time. We pulled to the parking lot, and everybody took a nap. Except for me.
I took a 20-minute nap because I was exhausted.
And the whole time, my son and my brother-in-law, the whole trip's like, when are we going to the arcade? When are we going to the arcade?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And my brother complained. He'd never been to the mountains. And he complained the whole time. He's like, when are we going to the arcade? And I don't like doing outdoor stuff. And he just seemed like, this whole place sucks. And we're like, wow, that's great. And then on our way home, he's like, when are we going back to the mountains? I'm like, seriously? So, yeah, he's a special breed, that one. But yeah, the sun is coming up. It's absolutely gorgeous here. If you haven't been to the mountains, you are missing out. You really are. And if you live in this area, if you live in the Smoky Mountains, North Carolina, tell us where to go next. Suggest a place to go. We already know the campgrounds, the state parks in North Carolina. They're all great, except, well, Lake Norman, not Lake Norman. Lake Norman was our favorite in Charlotte. Jordan Lake. We stayed there and we weren't too impressed. It was right by the bridge, and the camp host wouldn't sell us wood. We had to go into town. And we bought wood from a gas station, and it would not burn. We could not get it to burn. We tried all kinds of stuff, and it would not burn at all. And we woke up at 4:30 in the morning. They had rowers from the university on the water practicing loudly, yelling. You had traffic, and that time of the year it was the state fair. So you had the traffic coming back, and the airport is somewhere close by because there were planes flying over too. So we didn't get really much rest. And the campground literally locks you in until daylight. So as soon as we could, we broke down and gave the wood that wouldn't burn to our neighbor camper. And we took off, and we went into Raleigh, or Cary, and went to Planet Fitness and got a shower, and went to Dunkin' and got some coffee. Oh, that's the other thing. Our new favorite coffee place is Dutch Brothers Coffee. So they have one at home in Florence, and there's is there two in Gatlinburg?
There's one in Sevierville.
One in Sevierville.
And there was one in
Knoxville. Yeah. So, yes, they have Dutch Brothers. Yay. We love Dutch Brothers coffee. If you haven't tried it, try it. Starbucks can suck it. Because you can get, even with the tip and 2 drinks, it's like $14. And they have giveaways every month, and this week they have giveaways every day, don't they?
I believe so.
We might have to drive over there and see. So we got a set of pins, and they're always giving away stickers and cups and little doohickeys and stuff. But we love our Dutch Brothers. So I don't drink Dunkin' anymore, and no, absolutely not Starbucks. Wow, what a view. This is beautiful. The Great Smoky Mountains. So tell us a little bit about Newfound Gap, where we're sitting, honey.
I don't know anything about Newfound Gap other than this is the state line right here. So we're
for Tennessee, North Carolina.
Yeah, I believe we're actually in North Carolina right now. I'm not sure. Maybe it's this divider here, the parking divider.
And you can also get on the Appalachian Trail. So you can get to Clingman's Dome. I don't know if I want to do a hike on the Appalachian Trail because there's bears and all kinds of wildlife and stuff, and
drop-offs.
Yeah, and I can't run, so a
But you can
bear can
go,
outrun you anyway. But
you can hike up the road, but the road's closed to vehicle traffic from December 31st to
up to
March
Klingman's Dome, yeah,
31st. And it's a 7-mile road, so it's a pretty good hike up there. And then you got the half-mile straight uphill to the dome itself.
yeah, we did it in 2020. And you would think during COVID, and it was summer of 2020, you would think with COVID that there would be nobody here, but everybody was on the mountain. Everybody was hiking. Everybody was in Gatlinburg. There were people everywhere. And most places ask you to wear a mask. And I mean, it is what it is. But we went up Klingman's Dome. It's the first time we ever did it. And I had to stop every 10 feet because it's an incline of what?
It's steep.
It's a steep incline, and it's only a half a mile, but it felt like straight up. So every rock and every opportunity I had to sit down and rest and catch my breath, I did. And 2020, how old was I in 2020?
I don't know. 25?
Yes, that's it. Well, I'm 56 now, so I don't know, do the math. 50. That was the year I turned 50, wasn't it? No. 2019 is when I turned 50. Duh. 51. So anyway, so we're 51 and we're struggling to get up the hill. And this couple, I swear they were in their 80s. They're just strolling on with masks on, mind you. They're just strolling along, holding hands. They're practically skipping up the mountain. And I'm like, what the heck? And they're just booking it. And we're just like, ah. And I've got people coming down the mountain. They're like, you're almost there. You can do it. They're trying to encourage us.
Oh, and coming down is a lot worse than going up.
Oh, yeah.
Because your legs are on fire, your
Yeah.
calves. And it didn't help that she stopped every 2 or 3 feet, like
Yeah.
she says. And I was smoking at the time, so every time she stopped, I smoked. So,
Yeah.
but 14 months smoke free now. So,
Way to go,
on
baby.
the 28th, it'll be 14 months.
Way to go, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have conquered Klingman's Dome. Well, it's not called Klingman's Dome anymore. What's it called now?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Howie or something like that.
They went back to their Indian roots. They went back to an Indian name, so but yeah, you got to check it out. You got to go. If the kids would have went with us, they would have been like, "We'll meet you in the gift shop. We'll wait here for you." Well, Katie wouldn't. Katie would be bouncing up up the mountain, calling us names and telling us, "Come on, you lightweights, let's go. What are you waiting on?" But Battle, he would have been, yeah, I'll see you in the gift shop. I'll wait down here. And my brother, he'd be like, "Oh, I'll wait for you in the car." Right?
Yeah.
So, wow.
So we're about to go to Peter's Pancakes. We're going to wrap it up here in about 1 minute. Because technically, what time did I say? 7:17 the actual sunrise.
Something like that.
So actually might give it a couple more minutes. Because it's 7:15 now, so stick with us.
Yeah, stick with us.
Even though the window's kind of fogging up, so.
Yeah, if you don't like my voice, or you can always mute this video.
Yes, because I hate my voice, so you can mute it. But most time, she likes muting the video a lot of times anyway, so we can listen to music. But nobody will watch it if it's muted, so yeah.
And I am going to check out a couple of quilt shops today, and they are in Maggie Valley
I don't know if we're going to Maggie Valley, but there's 2 in the Bryson City area.
Okay. And I'll let you know. Now that we're settled in Florence, I'm thinking about doing some tutorials. So you guys give me some suggestions of what type of tutorials. I think I might start with something super simple, like just a zipper pouch, and then move on to making a larger tote, and a project bag. Those are pretty easy. Baby quilts. Baby quilts are a good start for a beginner. And I saw we stopped at the thrift store in Knoxville yesterday, and there was it was a Spiegel sewing machine, but they had a price tag of $99.99 on it, and it didn't have a cord or a foot pedal, no way to try it out. And I told the woman, I said, honestly, I don't know if it works or not, if I'm going to have to part this thing out, or I could just, buy a power cord, or use one of my, it looked like one of my brother power cords might fit it. I said, but I'd be willing to do $5 on it. And she came back and she's like, my manager said, yeah, if you want it, you can have it for $5. And so I get up to the register and she's like, that'll be $21. And she goes, no, I said $19.99. I'm like, okay, yeah. No, I'm not taking a chance on a machine that there's no idea if it works or not. None whatsoever. No way to plug it in. The foot pedal, I can find a foot pedal, but if you don't have any way to plug it in, nobody's going to buy that machine, because yeah, I don't know who the manufacturer is, but it looked like one of those machines you get from like Finger Hut that you pay for, 2 years on, and you overpay for it. So, but I'm always looking for bargain machines. I recently got one, a Singer. I got it for, I think, $20. So I oiled it up and cleaned it up, and it sews pretty well. I'm probably going to list it for $40, because that's what I do. I buy used machines, clean them up, oil them up, and sew something on it. Like maybe I'll do a tutorial with it, and make a zippered pouch, and then list it on Marketplace. So yeah.
Okay, the sun's up and I'm ready for some pancakes. So I think it's time to wrap this video up.
I think so. So we appreciate you guys sticking with us, and please like and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and
find us on Facebook.
Find us on Facebook, LaBee Adventures. You do have to request to join LaBee Adventures, because you've always got those scammers and trolls and wanting to post nasty stuff and weird stuff, and get a hold of your friends list
and stupid weight loss people. If your page is all weight loss, you're selling something, I don't want to be your friend.
Yes. Yeah. But if you're a quilter, if you have hobbies that you want to share, then absolutely. If you have travel tips, if you have places we can go that we need to check out, absolutely. So we really appreciate you. Good morning to you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, like and subscribe. We love you guys. Have a blessed day, and yeah, February's almost over already. So like and subscribe. We love you. Have a great day.